We had been sitting all afternoon wondering who this is going to be, when's it going to happen, and we hear, to our shock and surprise, it's an American. It's Prevost from Chicago.
On the fourth vote.
Right away, and we just were literally blown away, right?
Blown away.
Totally shocked. I mean, we had done all kinds of research and removed the Americans from the list thinking, not going to happen, right? Because that's the conventional wisdom.
And we misled you as well, didn't we?
Right, you had us thinking it's going to be an Italian.
We were sure it was going to be an Italian.
Right, and so here we are now, and you've had a little bit to let it sink in. Where are your thoughts right now?
Well, I just, for myself, if we look back, Jesus himself chose the unlikeliest of candidates. Peter would have been the least likely candidate to be the first pope. You know, he denied him 3 times. He ran away from the cross. So we're just seeing a continuity of the first Pope Peter.
I was just looking back in terms of an interview he gave as when he became the leader of the dicastery of bishops here at the Vatican, where he has had this powerful position after just becoming cardinal in 2023. And when he got that powerful position, he said, I still consider myself a missionary. This is a missionary, a parish priest, a teacher who speaks multiple languages. I just think that's a key part of this, a math major from Villanova. His biography tells us a lot about him.
Absolutely. A kind of regular guy, the common man like Francis was, but seems to have another part of him which is going to help with a lot of the issues administratively at the Vatican that they wanted. And I think if we were talking about the Paroline earlier, that was one of the problems with him. Yes, he could have done the administrative side, but not necessarily the pastoral side. So they found somebody who's a wonderful pastor as well.
Interesting. Leo XIV, among his first words were to say, thank you, Pope Francis, not once or twice. It felt like at least 3 times.
Yes.
Very important to underscore that. Tony DeCopel in the square as people begin to thin out there. And what are your final thoughts here, Tony?
Well, Maurice, we're all fixated on this idea that it's an American-born pope, maybe a debate with the Americas, plural. There was someone with a flag. They were being chased around, some chants of USA, USA. But it occurs to me we should be thinking about this very, very differently. This is a 2,000-year-old institution, divinely revealed, divinely created, bigger and older than any country on earth. It's beyond nations. It's beyond any individual person. It's beyond a resume. That's the lesson I've learned in chatting with people as they filter out. They are feeling the big thoughts, and I think we should leave people with those as well. This is about humanity, not about any country or location on a map.
All right, Tony, thank you.
Tony, thank you very much. And Monsignor Figueiredo, a final thought as we wrap up today's historic coverage.
After a Polish pope, a German pope, an Argentinian pope, we are left surprised again with an American pope. But God says this is the pope the world and the church needs at this time of history.
That's right. An incredible moment here, and thank you all for joining us to witness the tens of thousands that ran to the square for this very moment after hearing the bells ring across Rome. The nuns who were here with us at the convent who cried out in excitement and then sang hallelujah after they saw Robert Francis Prevost come out on St. Peter's Basilica on the loggia to say the church is for everyone. So as the sun sets here in Rome, a new chapter for the Roman Catholic Church. The 267th Pope is Pope Leo XIV, born in Chicago. Wow, but has spent so much time. I mean, just to
That's
say
the
it.
last thing we expected today, right?
I know. And then he spent so much time, as we've talked about, is a missionary in Peru. He will no longer be known as Cardinal Prevost, but as we mentioned, Leo XIV, an Augustinian that has such great significance.
And we were all here to witness the white smoke appearing just before 6:08 this evening, right here in Rome, signaling that he had secured at least 89 of the votes from the 133 cardinal electors. I've seen this 3 times now, and each time it's different, it's unique, and absolutely incredible. Just 2 days to reach that 2/3 majority.
Pope Leo XIV is seen as a progressive on many social issues. Overall, many view him as a centrist. And like his predecessor, Pope Francis, Prevost has spent time embracing marginalized groups.
We shall see going forward, most certainly. Our coverage will continue on CBS News 24/7, your local news, and tonight on a special expanded edition of the CBS Evening News. We thank you to all of our correspondents, contributors, and entire crew here in Rome. This has been a CBS News Special Report. Alongside Nora O'Donnell, I'm Maurice Dubois. Good day.